Today in this lesson, we will talk about serious games for enhancing and empowering soft skills. We divide this lesson in 4 parts. The first part describes what is a serious game, with its meaning and the related definition. The second part will work on the principles of the serious games and its potential, which are the effect and the targets. The third part will focus on some powerful examples of serious game. The fourth part will focus on the meaning of game-based learning and why it is different from the serious games. What is a serious game? The idea of serious games and game-based learning offers a groundbreaking approach within the education sector, utilizing the natural human inclination and motivation toward gaming to foster not only meaningful and engaging learning experiences, but also to enhance active participation and retention. By integrating fun and interactive elements, this methodology transforms traditional teaching methods, encouraging deeper understanding and more effective knowledge acquisition. The main point of a serious games are 4. It must have a challenging aim for the player that should be encouraged to be involved in the scene and take the principal role. This engagement is the key of a successful serious game that must have a real scope, empowered with gamification mechanism that brings the player in the middle of the stage. Secondarily, the serious games has this word serious, but it is only related to the aim of the tool that must be created for a serious aim, as could be learn. But in any case, the game should be fun and engaging. As briefly mentioned before, the serious game must include gamification mechanics. One of the most common is the scoring. In the game, you must measure your fitness and your achievement with a quantitative indicator that describes your performance. In addition, the scores could engage you even more and involve in the flow state. Finally, in the serious game, you should improve your skills and knowledge by playing. Serious games are built on key principles that revolutionize how we learn and grow. They enhance involvement and motivation, transforming education into an engaging experience. By encouraging deep reflection, they help learners connect concepts with real-life situations. These games create realistic practice scenarios within a safe environment, fostering confidence and reducing risks. Moreover, they improve memorization and retention by combining fun with effective learning techniques. Ultimately, serious games aim to not only educate but inspire, driving meaningful change and making the world a better place. Many are the fields where a serious game could be applied. Some examples are learning and education, health science, advertising and marketing, training, science and research, art and journalism. In order to have a good serious game, it is fundamental to build a good storytelling that lays on the background. The storytelling is the key factor for realistic and engaging game. Another aspect is the presence of game mechanics such as levels, points, scores, ranking, or discover. It is decisive to have feedback about your behaviors in the fancy world. If the player try to act as a good worker, in the case of a serious game that try to simulate a job, the game would give some evidence of its behavior, otherwise the game becomes annoying and the scope for its creation is not reached. A serious game try to simulate the real world, providing a safe environment where the user could try to train herself/himself in a simulated environment where the player could make attempts and even fail. The errors are the potential for new learning. Finally, as introduced, the serious game would have a learning scope to achieve some concepts, skills, and knowledge. For this reason, the soft skills are a perfect field where the serious game could work on. The soft skills are transversal competence that could be trained with a serious game. Let's see some examples of serious game. The first example is Docent Game. The Docent Game, developed by Smarted, is an innovative serious game designed to enhance digital competence among educators. It provides a dynamic and interactive environment where teachers can explore real-world challenges related to integrating technology into education. By simulating scenarios in a safe virtual space, Docent helps educators develop problem-solving skills, adapt to digital trends, and foster critical thinking. The game's focus on reflection, practical application, and engaging learning methods makes it a powerful tool for promoting modern teaching strategies and preparing educators for the digital age. In this game, the role is to act as a teacher that should manage some critical situation in the classroom and should enhance digital creativity in its scholars. The Enact game, developed as part of a European project, is a serious game aimed at enhancing the skills of professionals in negotiation and conflict resolution. This interactive and immersive platform allows users to practice realistic scenarios in a safe environment, promoting effective communication and decision-making. By integrating theory with practice, Enact helps players reflect on their strategies, understand diverse perspectives, and build essential competencies for resolving conflicts constructively. The game's engaging approach ensures better retention of knowledge while fostering critical skills to address challenges in both professional and personal contexts. As introduced, the game-based learning is not the same as a serious game. A serious game is designed to a serious scope, while the game-based learning sees the application of a game that may have also a learning effect. The edge between these two sides is very thin. Nevertheless, the game-based learning has the feature of include competition aspect that empower the challenge of the players. One of the most important aspects that brings to a real knowledge improvement is the inclusion of exploration tasks. The exploration improves the knowledge of the user. In a typical game, is fundamental to include the aims and outcomes to reach with specific rules of each component involved in the game. Finally, any game has to be safe, giving the possibility to the player to freely explore the game without take risks in the real life. See you in the next module. Module 6.3 will focus on the Gemma game and its concept. Thank you for your attention.